Good morning, everyone. Welcome, fellow Vault Dwellers. It's time to jump all the Ghoul Mando. I feel like it's gonna be a fun build. Feel good about Ghoul Mando. The power unleashed with the Enclave plasma guns. Gonna be good. And I'm early, I know. I'm early. I will probably try to stream more in the morning, at least during the summer. It's not yet so hot. And then when the sun comes out over the building, it starts warming my room. Of course, there is no AC, so that's getting very hot in the evening. In the morning, it's acceptable temperature. In the evening, it's getting very hot. Welcome, Aimer, IR, Demon Horde, Kitis, Dominic Herbert, the Arena Uncensored. Welcome. Nice to see you all in here already. And without further ado, starting Fallout 76 Ghoul Edition. We are back at Ghoul, and I'm the Mega Vor Ghoul. I'm so happy about it. Oh, and good news about herbivores. I don't think I retweeted that. Probably didn't, but the pumpkin pies and so on have been buffed for herbivores. They do work with herbivores, so herbivore now has a solid health boost. It's no longer limited, can easily get easier than carnivores now. Herbivores have easier health buff. As pumpkin pie is now 100 health, and you can find it in the world for free. Fallout London is on Wednesday. Wednesday afternoon. I will stick to the same schedule with Fallout London, so it's always the same time. As much as I can. Subject to real-life complications, of course, as always, but yeah. Around the same time. I'm enjoying Fallout London. I know there's not so many fans of Fallout London as there is Fallout 76, at least on my channel. But it's a really good, like, Fallout London exceeded my expectations. As I knew that was a community-made project, so I was expecting the quality to be below what Bethesda is doing, and not on the level, if not slightly above what Bethesda is doing in the form of DLCs. So I was positively surprised. I'm not saying every Bethesda DLC is worse than Fallout London. That's not what I'm saying. Like I would still rank the best Fallout 4 DLCs as above Fallout London, but some other DLCs definitely below Fallout London. So for community-made project being on top, Fallout London being on top of the food chain, that's a positive surprise. Not even talking about the size. Like, size-wise, it exceeds Bethesda DLCs. All of them, I think. Size-wise, the Fallout London is the biggest. It's almost like a separate Fallout game. But it's Fallout 4 DLC. So absolutely positively surprised about Fallout London. I cannot say anything bad about it. It's awesome. No. So bad we cannot see if there is Ghoul on a team. There should be a little bit of a marker, so I would have easier time to figure out which team I want to join. I can see after I join, but not before. After I join, if I open a Pip-Boy and everything grays out, I can see that's me. I'm Ghoul. That's my glow bar visible here. No one else has a glow bar, so there is no other Ghoul. Different team. Ghoul is not as popular. I wish the Ghoul population would be bigger. Why cannot switch? And that's again not. This one. Is that a Ghoul? Not sure. Probably not. There's no glow, so most likely not. There are ghouls that play without glow. That makes it even more complicated. I can see glow on their health bars, but I cannot really tell more. They need to give us a marker, like ghoul. When you are choosing the character in main menu, there is a ghoul, like radioactive marker. It should be next to my name when I'm a ghoul. Next to my level or something like that. Or even the level background. Anything should be different to distinct Ghoul from human. There need to be something. There need to be something. Fallout London is standalone mod created to Fallout 4, as it's not connected with the main story in any shape or form. You cannot walk or travel from London to USA in Fallout London. You are only in Fallout London with completely separate character. It's like a separate game, but made on Fallout 4 engine. And it is connected. You do need to own Fallout 4. Otherwise, it would be infringement of some rights and so on. So they cannot make it completely standalone. It's based on Fallout 4, but it's like a separate game. But Fallout London is free. Therefore, you are just buying a new copy of Fallout 4 from Good Old Games, and then install on top of that Fallout London, and you have Fallout London. So I'm paying only once, and Fallout 4 is quite often on sale, so it's cheap. I would say the value is there, even if you don't want to mod your Fallout 4 game that you play, let's say, on Steam. That's what I did. I didn't touch my original Fallout 4. I still have it on Steam. I purchased one from Good Old Games website and install it smoothly. Like, it's not like regular modding experience. You just install it. Like, you would install Fallout 4 and then you download and install Fallout London. You're good to go. But that's about Fallout London. I hope it answers all the questions that you could possibly have. Now back to Fallout 76, as I need to focus on changing the build. And storing. I know there is this situation with melee build that I already did, and I didn't make video about it, as I'm not feral, and I don't know when I will make video about this melee for Ghoul. I will, I don't know when, as I need to go feral for that. And my feral bar is full, so I don't plan to do it now. It takes forever for feral to drop. And I'm possibly the only one Ghoul. If there would be a way to see if United Ordeal is working, but I don't think United Ordeal pops on the effects tab, so I cannot even tell if there is a Ghoul. I'm guessing it is not, as my luck is too low. It would be higher if there would be a Ghoul. Alright. I need to change the naming scheme. I think Ghoul should be first, as I have human. Yeah, human, ghouls. I know straight away which one is which. So I need to start renaming them. Ghoul first, then what build it is. So this one is already basically done. That's melee build. I need to go feral to make video about it. Ghoul, melee, and still need to recheck feral. If all feral mechanics are working the same, then this will be Ghoul, Mando. Okay, I will put full commando. Someone will get confused, but I will definitely do Ghoul Mando on the thumbnail. Ghoul Mando will be definitely on the thumbnail. I'm renaming all. This one is not done yet, but it will be eventually. Ghoul Heavy, Ghoul Melee, Ghoul Commando, Ghoul EN06, Ghoul Shredder. Shredder I will update too, as that's still #1 DPS, period, by a mile. The downside, of course, you need to touch enemies, but yeah. It remains to be #1 DPS available in the game. Lazy Ghoul, that's gonna be changed from Lazy Ghoul to Lazy Hoarder Ghoul, or like just Lazy Hoarder. That will be Lazy Hoarder. With the Ghoul as a possible option or human, like Lazy Hoarder build will not really base much on the Ghoul or human mechanics. It will be based on carry weight, storing, and easy use mechanics. So Ghoul Mando need to be updated. That's my old Ghoul commander that I was playing before the patch, so that some perks change. So I need to revisit that and do appropriate changes. You cannot really go bloody as a Ghoul. You can achieve that by micromanaging your health, but it's not the same experience as human blooded build. Obviously, Ghoul can lose health, but you have no option to lock it, so you are micromanaging. In other words, if you want to play Ghoul, you need to use micro heal items, as you cannot overheal, and micro damaging weapon for yourself, so explosive that you shoot at your feet, and avoid radiation, avoid leveling up, and so on. It's lots of micromanagement. Blooded Ghoul. I tried that. Blooded Ghoul, in theory, is the highest possible DPS in game. But the thing is, I tried that on the Guardian. So I was trying that even on the Guardian, the Blooded Ghoul. Amount of micromanagement was causing me that this fight was taking 20 seconds longer than if I just go there and shoot. Because of amount of micromanagement. It was slower. Because I needed to spend so much time tweaking stuff up and down. So, no. It's incredibly tedious to try to play Ghoul. Quickest, easiest Ghoul Guardian. My latest video, I'm showcasing the Guardian for Ghoul version. My latest video, Ghoul versus Human video, I'm showing what's the Ghoul loadout for the Guardian, and that's the easiest. Of course, it's full-blown, but if you want to see if it's possible, check my Human 1-star version, 1-star edition. That's more like basics and what's necessary. I'm not sure if I still want Brick Wall, although it is powerful. Will I be able to maintain? The biggest problem with Brick Wall, it's 2 points, and you need to be high glow for it to work. As soon as my glow drops, it doesn't work. Although maybe it is possible. I need to redo armor too. It's Nocturnal. It's the age of Nocturnal for Commando Ghouls. So I will need to revisit armor. You have way too much carry weight on this loadout. This is all carry weight for some reason. So this loadout needs to be updated. Maybe carry weight had more sense before changes, but now there is so much more damage related perk cards, so I need to change all of that stuff. Imagine that. That was also built not a long time ago. Now it's all outdated. It's a little bit fast. It's happening a little bit fast. Okay, Number Cruncher, Tank Killer, Ground Pounder, not necessarily, as there would be no room. Fast Fighter, Concentrated Fire, we want. Only 6 points left, and there is so much good stuff. I will need to compromise maybe Concentrated Fire, but I want it. So, Tormentor is now so powerful. Smart Shot, that's the version for Guardian farming. I will not be speccing my regular commando just for Guardian. I will, if I want Guardian farming, I switch the loadout. So I'm not speccing that with Guardian in mind. So I don't need Smart Shot, I don't need torso damage, but I do need regular damaging cards. I'm not planning to use explosives. I'm not a big fan of explosives, you probably know that. I either go all in on explosions or not at all. I don't like explosions as addition to my guns. I'm either all for it or not at all. So Santa Masochist, it's generally cool. I don't think I will need it. I will need some... Okay. Commander are firing fast, although the luck on the Ghoul is not as high as it is on unyielding armor, and I may need awareness to help me out a little. We have 4 points. I need to spend them well. Santa Masochist is nice, but that's only for the Flamer used without VATS and for the Guardian. For most situation, Ghoul Mando will be just VATS to the weak spot. So I rather go with higher VATS accuracy. There is Ghoul specific one as well, but is it really worth it? I would say probably not, outside of maybe rank 1, as that's 1 point. So that's helpful. That's 1 point for 20%. So that's a good value. That's the same value as awareness does. The awareness is like 2 points and going up to 40% if you are running nocturnal pieces. Or maybe, and then I still have 1 point if I want to use something. But what would that be? What would that be with 1 point? Refractor is unfortunately 2, so if I want Refractor, I need to give up Eye of the Hunter. Refractor is good too with high perception. The black and red power armor, that Blackbird Elite. Maybe I go with Refractor for now. More resistance I have, less glow management there is to do. So that's important. Some people would say on Commando you shouldn't really spec for tankiness, but we are Ghoul. Ghoul is tanky. If I don't, then my glow will be gone all the time. And that's so much popping of toxic goo I don't want to do. And stealth, yes, stealth will help. But I cannot really be stealthy on the time. In most case scenarios, it's disabled. When stealth would benefit you the most, it's disabled. So we cannot anymore rely on stealth like in good old days of Fallout 76, 6 years ago, when stealth commando was absolutely brilliant. You were able to sneak everywhere. There was no exception. There was no stealth disabled mode. You could sneak on the Scorchbeast Queen, and there was no other bosses back then. You could sneak in the events. You could sneak everywhere. That's the good old commando from 6 years ago. That's no more. Now daily ops, stealth disabled, expeditions, stealth works for most part, but there are sections when it's disabled in expedition. In the raid, stealth is disabled. In most of new events, stealth is disabled. Too much. All the important stuff has stealth disabled. We try to skip some of the carry weight as I will be definitely using my Fruhaika armor still. I need every armor to be Fruhaika. No more no Fruhaika armor for me. There's no room for perks. No room for traveling pharmacy and so on. And I still want to carry this stuff. Now under strength. Arms of Steel is cool. But that's for a specific non-VATS build. Commander is typical VATS build for most part. Barbarian, that's a lot of resistance when you have high strength. But will we have high strength? Ghoul kind of has strength bonus. No unyielding, but there is a strength bonus. We'll see. Okay, I will put it on for now, and I will see how much it gives me. If good enough, then I keep it. If not, then I drop it. If it will be like 50 resistance, then that's not enough. If it's more, then I probably keep it for 1 point. I want to block a 2. I will need, like, where did I get all the points from? It's gonna be tough. I will need to probably drop Charisma. I love the glowing one perk. That helps so much, but there is so little ghouls now. I don't even know if I will keep United or Deal if I will be struggling. What happened to the ghoul population? I rarely see ghoul players on adventure servers, so those perks may be way less beneficent than they were in the past. When Ghoul update dropped, those two, no problem. Every team there was a Ghoul. Was almost no team without a Ghoul. If there was 4 people on the team, at least 2 of them were Ghouls. Not anymore, really. So it can be a problem. And now I need more strength. Okay, I will move some points from Charisma for now to strength. There is more strength cards that I need. Number Cruncher was always, I think, additive. But so many other damage bonuses only kicks in later, so it's hard to recognize which is additive without ramping up all your... Like, to figure out which is additive, you need to be on the full kill streak. I don't even have this card equipped, Adrenaline. You need to be on the full kill streak, then you can figure out easily which is additive, which is not, by the Pip-Boy stats. Otherwise, you cannot, as there is no base damage boost anymore. It's like no cards that boost your damage out of the get-go. Most of the cards have requirement before they kick in with damage boost or don't even show up straight. Alright. Have strength now. Easy target. That's a must-have. Doesn't matter what your build is. 75% damage bonus for 3 points. I don't understand people that don't use it. It's just way better than anything else. Like, that's better than number cruncher for most weapons. So people that do not use it, I don't get them. Wait a second, what do you want? I don't need to actually aim down the scope. I already removed this perk on this build, so I don't know why I do. If this flamer could have a little bit higher distance, that would be awesome. It cannot fire any further. Okay. So easy target, it's a must. The science cards work now with heavy weapons, yes. The restriction was removed. And now, is there anything else I need? Do I need transfer? No, I will not need the transfer of limb damage. I don't think so. I'm not speccing fully into limb damage, so I just only rely on easy target and tormentor a little bit. I could add strong back, or I can save those points as I may need them. So that's perception and strength done. Now we go to endurance. Life give a fireproof ironclad. We don't need through Haika. Adamantium skeleton for ghouls is important. If you don't want to use stimpaks, adamantium skeleton is a must with strengthened on limbs. What else is there for the ghoul that I may possibly need? It's not a heavy gun, so bullet shield not needed. Most of the good perks are for humans only. I do need glowing gut though. Glowing gut for toxic goo management. I know you could use gamma gun, but glowing goo is still more convenient. Glowing goo you can use without swapping the weapon, so you can easily use it in combat. For consoles, I'm pretty sure you can equip glowing goo as your quick food. Is there quick food? I know someone told me there is something on console to equip glowing goo. So I need that. So that's at least 1 point. That's the glowing gut. And is there anything else that I need under endurance? If rank 1 ironclad. Max out would be nice. I don't think we have room. Most of the perks disabled. Radiation power, that's too weak. That's 20%, cost 3 points, and have additional glow cost. With all the new cards, I don't see a use case for those anymore at all. Oh, the thick skin. But that's 3 points. Thick skin is nice. But that's 3 points. I don't think I can squeeze it in. Play without thick skin on this commando. Unless I figure out where to move points from. At this moment, I don't see. There's only quick wheel on console, so how do you pop a food? There is no button to pop a food or drink? No, really no quick food for console. Someone was trying to convince me there is something you can do. Science Monster is quite nice, But that's only 15%. I don't know if I will not drop it now. That's 15% for 3 points. Even if there would be no requirement at all, that's still very low value for this card. It was nice when all damage bonuses were low, and when there was less of them available. I don't think that's gonna fly. Oh, so Emma, you can equip Toxic Goo on the 1 or 11 o'clock position. And then you can open the favorite wheel and press right or left once, then consume. Oh, so that's how it works. It's still not as convenient as on PC. I just press a button. Patches included I most likely need, and now there is improved science per card for energy damage. So I need that. Like, science is stronger than science monster. I need that. Cryo I will not be really using. I don't want explosives. First aid, I'm not relying on stims. I'll be running Toxic Goo. Do I even need Toxic Goo? Did I equip anything? I have only Brick Wall that's glow related. So I'm using glow as a half bar. Will I have anything glow related? Remove most of the glow related perks as they too weak. Is glow no longer needed? Is Ghoul no longer rely on glow? It may seem like it. All the glow stuff is too weak now to justify it. I could need White Knight. That's such a big help when you are not running power armor. So that's one more point I would need under intelligence. From strength to intelligence. So I can add armor condition. White Knight. So the only thing I have glow related is stagger immunity. It feels like I unequip everything so far that was glow related. I only have glowing god. Honestly, I could skip glow mechanic completely by if I don't want brick wall. Like, all the reason I need glowing god is for brick wall and to be tanky. I don't know if that's really needed. Being immune to staggers, it's cool, but now it's the cost. Whole commitment to the glow for stagger immunity. Is there anything else? Like, 40 spots works as long as you are a ghoul. There is no glow commitment. White West Hands, there is no glow commitment to that either. I don't really know. Is stagger immunity? I know stagger immunity is must have on melee. So you stop attacking if you get staggered, but in regards of commando, you don't really suffer much as you keep the distance. I'm gonna drop it. I think I'm gonna drop the glow mechanic. What do you think? I'm just staring at that now and thinking out loud. I think I'm gonna drop the glow mechanic. I need to carry Toxic Goo for that. And I need 5 perk points. Committed just to get the stagger immunity and all the management of keeping the glow high. So I cannot use auto stim effects. So I need glow. Or I could just drop that. Maybe at Nerd Rage even. So my damage will go up when my health drops after they fix the stat lock. At this moment, I could lock my nerd rage to always work, but I don't want to do that on the Ghoul. I want realistic scenarios, so I need to wait for Bethesda to fix it. Yeah, I think I'm dropping that stuff. Whole commitment to the glow can be skipped. And Science Monster is too weak to even use. Look at Science Monster. That's 15% conditional damage for 3 points. That's 5% damage per perk point spent. That's the worst ever. That's what Bloody Mess does. And has no requirements at all. Like, Bloody Mess does the same value without any requirement. Look. Same value, same exact value. No requirement at all. Just flat out 15% damage boost to everything. The other one is conditional. I can add better ones without any conditions attached to it. So that's the point. I have better ones. Like, look even under strength. What I could add, if I wanted to, I could get 10% for crippled targets. That would be only 10%, but assuming I would use a 2-shot weapon, it's already 20. So that would be already more with 2-shot weapon. And there is like no reason to do that. Like, I have more damage from this perk. One limb crippled on a target is giving me 20% for 2 points. So that's 10% per point. The Science Monster is 5% per point. And this condition is easier to achieve. This one is 3% bonus damage per shot. Maxing out at 30% bonus damage. So that's again 10% per point. Number Cruncher, for most weapons, it's more than 10% per point. For some, it's less. But there is no requirement. It always works. It does different value for different weapons. The weakest weapons, the lowest cost weapons are 4 AP. So for the worst case scenario, getting 8% bonus damage for those 3 points. So that's not great, but that's worst case scenario. Most weapons will be at least 10 AP cost, and then that's 20%. And in case of 10 AP cost, 20%, that's already more than Science Monster do. So I'm skipping Science Monster. I'm skipping the brick wall. I will keep the brick wall for Shredder build and melee builds. That makes huge difference. Like, all automatic melee, just stop attacking and then get back out quite often if you get staggered. So no, automatic melee, that's where the Ghoul brick wall is needed. Commando, I don't feel it. I don't feel it. I wanted to add it, but then I just cannot justify the cost. Now let's see what's in here. Escape Artist, that's the only perk we're supposed to keep. Gunfu, Adrenaline. And now I can just run Born Survival. Look at the comfort. I can run Born Survival. I don't need to worry about healing on this Ghoul. Full health Ghoul, no glow bar. At least no active glow bar. If I acquire glow bar by accident, let's say there is a nuke zone, or I step close to radioactive area, that's fine. But I don't need to micromanage it. Therefore, as well, I don't really need to worry about radiation resistance on my armor. And there is no room to worry about radiation resistance, as perception is full on Commando. There's more good perks than I can use. So that's here. We'll go back to those unspent points in a moment. Now, luck. So straight up damage bonus. Crit Savvy for more damage. Do I get good with Salt? I don't. Faulty Spots, absolutely powerhouse for Ghouls. That combined with Gunslinger, That's great. I mean, Gunslinger, is that the one? Yeah, Gunslinger's weak spot damage, 40 spots is even bigger. So that's huge weak spot damage increase. We want max out better criticals. However, they don't always work great. We still want it. I could... Do I... For some weapons, I can run Wild West Hands, and they're very helpful. Alternative solution, Class Freak. But there are choices, and... Oh, I'm missing... No, I do have 4-Leaf Clover. What am I missing? I'm missing Junk Shield. I want Junk Shield. I probably want Junk Shield. I want to be quite tanky. Junk Shield is big one. That's like almost 300 total resistance from one perk point. That's a big one. I cannot skip it. Unless I downgrade these better criticals again, as they are better perks. And criticals are currently backed, not always triggering. So maybe rank 1 of better criticals. But then I give myself Junk Shield and I have one more point. Lucky Break is cool, but there's no room for that. And the Ricochet, yeah. Ricochet. I could even run Serendipity on the Ghoul if I'm relying on board survival. That would be hilarious, even Serendipity. But then that would be no room for Bloody Mess if I start adding this stuff. You could run Serendipity on the Ghoul. Yeah, you can absolutely do free aiming commando too. Like this build compatible with free aiming. I just have all the luck stuff for a little bit of VATS. I could switch more to be like non-VATS, but non-VATS, I don't have aim for it. Up close with flamers, yes, sure. But further away, I will be missing all my shots. I don't really want to spec for that. And that's full. So that's the luck full. Battle Jeans is too weak. Too weak to use. The healing effects are generally possible on Ghoul. Solar armor and so on, as it's full health. So Ghoul can absolutely run passive healing effects. But that's more for a lazy build than for fully optimized. Stimpaks are abandoned. And super Stimpaks, when super Stimpak trigger with Born Survival, that's more healing than I can ever need. And with full health, Born Survival rank 1 is enough, as that will trigger at 20% health. Now what I could do, I have those points. I definitely now want some more intelligence. To be able to run first aid. So that's at least 1 point. Is there anything in particular that I would like under strength? Do I want more carry weight on this build? Or something else? As we kick out brick wall, maybe... Arms of Steel? That would be cool for free aiming, but is that needed? Bandolier, I'm no longer using Railway on those builds. Railway got nerfed too hard. So I don't need Bandolier. Cool for melee ghouls is this extra limb damage. Perfect synergy with limb damage stuff. Now possible on Ghoul. But that's melee. We are on the commando. Thinking out loud, and I'm looking at your suggestions in the chat too, to see if anyone is saying anything about what we are doing. Yeah, glowing criticals are very weak. Glowing criticals are not worth using on any build. Maybe if you want to min-max damage for whatever reason, but that's so much micromanagement with glowing goo again, just to get a little bit of damage. I could run Scatter Shot for crippling, but I don't have crippling perks, there is no room for it, so no. Well, cripple just one limb, naturally. I could run Strong Back if I want carry weight. I don't think I really need so much carry weight. I already have Arm Skipper. That should be enough. Therefore, we are moving those 2 points from strength, at least one going to intelligence. So at least 1 point going to intelligence, so I can add first aid. First aid is big. It was buffed so much that this 1 point first aid should be used almost every build that uses Stimpack should have it. There's like no reason not to. Makes them kick in so much faster. Maybe I can get Charisma back. So I downgraded Charisma. Unless there's something under Endurance I need. Under Endurance. I could run even more resistance with ability of Ironclad to be added. And maybe even Thick Skin. Ironclad, Thick Skin, those are options. I'm not saying those are not. Those are options. And I don't need to worry about radiation resistance on this build at all. I can use even a heavy armor, like Secret Service for my Ghoul. So much has changed, to be honest, with the Ghoul. They want to push it even more tanky. How many Ghouls is there here? About Charisma versus Endurance choices now. On my team there's no Ghoul. Okay, let's do a trip again. That's probably no Ghoul. Blooded builds. There is a Ghoul here. So that's a first team with a Ghoul. That's probably only one Ghoul. This one is a Ghoul. And this is me. So one other Ghoul. Ghouls are rare. That population dropped. What's happening to Ghoul population? It is dropping. I cannot really... I don't know how is it on other platforms. But now it feels like a waste for me to add United Ordeal. It's awesome, but I'm not gonna spend 15 minutes looking for a Ghoul to team up with every time I log in. Even though this special stat boost is so good. It's so much, but I have no Ghouls to team up with. It's so rare. Tenderizer is worth using on all fast attacking weapons. It is working. It's multiplicative damage bonus. Maxing out at 100% damage bonus at 1000 hits. Enclave scope, it's mostly modbox. I don't know if weapon can drop with it. It was quite common modbox in the past. I don't know if they still common. Not hard finding another Ghoul on PlayStation. Some people on PC. Ghoul meat. So if there is enough Ghouls, we'll run it. If you think like that's a tough one, but yeah, we can do that. Hopefully there will be enough Ghouls. So that's 3 points to Charisma. To add the Ghoul one. United Ordeal. Now I do have Ghoul, so my special is 31 luck. This is cool. That's close. And a little bit boost, and I can achieve the proper luck. It's a little bit harder to hit 33 luck as a Ghoul. 1 point left. What am I doing with 1 point? 1 point total. One point. Any 1 pointer under endurance? One pointer. Looking for 1 pointer. Any suggestion for 1 point that I have left to spend? Like, where should I move it? Or spend? I could upgrade Ironclad by 1 rank. I don't need Star Genes. Thick Skin rank 1, probably not worth it. How much is it? 4%. It's not worth it. Intelligence for more damage, but just Scrapper? Do I really need Scrapper? Is there anything else for 1 pointer under intelligence? That would make sense to run. Of course, not something that costs 1 point that I will not use. Most of the useful stuff is 2 points. Rat Specialist is so weak. Is there any 1 pointer under strength? I think it's all 2 points too. All the good stuff is 2 points. Oh, the Secret Service doesn't have strengthened mods. Oh, I don't need to worry about strengthened as much. If I'm not using glow mechanic, Stimpaks do heal. So if I rely on Stimpaks, I would be fine without strengthened. So that's one less. Another thing that I don't need to worry about. So giving up on glow is probably the big decision for me. In case of quality of life improvement, without any real cost to it. I'm just giving up on stagger immunity. That's all I'm giving up on. A lot has changed since I played Ghoul last time. Honestly. Arms of Steel rank 1 to compensate for... Yeah, that would probably compensate for the accuracy reduction from my Twisted Muscle. Something that I can do with 1 point. There's almost nothing else I could do. For now, I slot it in. We'll do some test runs. I keep the same untouched legendaries. I don't need to worry about radiation resistance. Oh, another bonus that I don't need to worry about radiation resistance. Look at my feral meter. I don't need to worry at all now that me popping those rad X's for feral meter will have any negative effect. Like, pop those rad X's. Feral meter fixed, and I don't worry about radiation resistances. Why would I? I have 400, 500, 1000. I don't operate on it anymore. That's in power armor, so we'll exit it. I need to change armors. In this armor, I'm... Oh, not now. I'm busy. I have a range weapon. We'll need to use my black powder on them. It's not really commando weapon, but for crippling purposes, black powder is perfectly fine. See, the damage is there. What armor I will use? Like that's for melee, so I don't use that. What other armors do I have? What was this shadow? Is there anything flying above me? Don't see anyone. Armor situation. I cannot take any armor as I'm max. I need to enter power armor just to manage my stuff. Just to manage my stuff, I need to enter power armor. Otherwise, it will not let me transfer any items from the stash box. When it says max, like in here, it means you exceeded the absolute weight limit, which is 1500 above your current weight limit. When you exceed it, it doesn't let you transfer items anywhere. It asks you to destroy something. I can throw that in luck to boost it by 1 point. I could have. I have 21 in this power armor. This power armor doesn't have luck. Yeah, we'll see. If I'll be missing just 1 point in luck, I can do that. But that needs to be exactly 1 point missing. I do have this chameleon stuff. Is Brotherhood classed as heavy? Or is that... But that's not through hiker. That's tanky for Sentinel. I will need to switch it to true hiker. Like, I don't think I need Sentinel. Do I need Sentinel? It helps. It reduces damage taken, that's for sure. It is heavy, so I could use that. Okay, boss is heavy. Oh, it's a... Sorry. My brain is not working today, like it says on the bottom. I forgot they added descriptions on the bottom. Oh, I feel so dumb now. That's not my fault. London playthrough. I cannot play them. Cannot justify myself by role-playing. Yeah, it says on the bottom. And this one is with limit breaking already on it, which is great. Chameleon I will replace mostly for 1 piece with limit breaking. That's not bad. And I will replace this chameleon with nocturnal. It's already with luck on a 2nd star. Oh wait, that's covered. So I was using a mixture. I don't want a mix. Maybe I need to craft more. So I have this chameleon Brotherhood, but then I was using it with covered chameleon pieces. Chameleon, like covered is good for stealth. I'm no longer using it like that. I remember why I have this torso. That was to achieve exactly low rat resist. I don't need to worry about rat resist anymore. But I could run that. Just change and craft. I will just craft more pieces. The limbs. I will recraft this torso. I never use Brotherhood. What is good about Brotherhood? It's higher damage resistance versus energy. Is that what I really want? I don't know, but I could. The civil is medium, so I don't want civil. I want heavy armor for the purpose of... what is that? Oh, wait, I have more of pieces of some kind. Damage from ghouls. Is that... That's... Yeah, that's... Boss. Okay, those are pieces that I want. Each war reduces cost, and cost of critical hits reduced. The Ghoul Slayer need to be replaced. There is less explosion damage on it. Why do I have less explosion damage on it? Oh, I was doing explosive Ghoul with this one. I'm not gonna do that anymore, as they nerf the explosive perk. So I don't need this armor. I can redo it. But I will take Chameleon Chest. This Chameleon Chest is good. I will keep this chest. I will use those limbs and just recraft them, as they do have a good 4-star. The cost of critical hits reduce by 40%, and 1 piece with limit breaking. I think that's gonna be cool. I'm taking that. I will remove the names from it for now. For crafting. I'm gonna go with this armor. Recraft it completely, but I'm going with that. I think it's quite durable too. Does it break often? It shouldn't. We'll see in practice, but I'm pretty sure it's not breaking often. The thorn can go back in here. For now, thorn goes back. And I need to drag some other power armor as well, so I can wear it for crafting. Unyielding armor pieces I will just keep untouched. I'm not doing anything with them. I do have this solar I was using on Ghoul, but that's not really justify as much. On Lazy Ghoul, maybe. Poor solar. You are so fun. Ghoul Thorn. Thorn can be stored for now. That's another civil with so many power armor pieces that's covered. There's a little bit too many armor pieces and stash is too full. We'll drag this unyielding charisma for a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wear that for crafting. Or maybe unyielding intelligence for crafting. Probably doesn't matter if I have intelligence or not. I need to equip some kind of armor that will put me into not over-encumbered mode. Later I will store it. What? Oh. Why do I have unyielding intelligence chest on me? Why is a random chest piece stash full? This unyielding intelligence chest I plan to store for a little bit longer, so we switch it from jetpack to ultralight just for weight reduction, so I save a lot, and butchers to standard. You see how light it can be? From like 14 pounds down to 1.4. So now I can store it. That's how you store armors, when you know you will be storing them for a little bit longer. And now it's taking like 1.4 pound in stash, not 14. Yeah, Secret Service is higher energy resist. I'm not sure if I need it. Hello, Daniel. Yeah, and Solar has no jetpack, that's true. Jetpack is convenient. Yeah, jetpack is convenience. Now, what do I need to craft? This one is already Chameleon Luck, and we need to switch that to Through Hikers. We need to craft a bunch of Through Hikers. I cannot craft it here. I need to move to my camp. I cannot move. Okay, I have no serums. Being a Megavore. Awesome. Being a Megavore, we need to craft... Where is mutation? No, wrong bench. Mutation serums. Herbivore. Now I can pop a herbivore serum. Switch to food and drink. Some fish here. To get rid of the fish. Mylock filet. And now I can normally travel to my camp. How can you have Ghoul character from 5 years ago? There was no Ghouls 5 years ago. And when I be crafting here and tinkering with my build, I want cards to be updating. So I need to use loadout machine, even though I'm not changing anything. Just to make my cards work. And I still can use my glow bar for extra tankiness whenever I want to. I'm just not relying on it. If I will be eating and there is a bunch of spoiled food to toss away, I just eat it all to clean my inventory. So now to make my perks all work in here. Switch. And now they do work. It's weird bug, but that moves the active cell to my camp. Now I have purified water to craft through hikers. Through hikers. 5. Okay, well, setting this stuff up. I hope it's gonna work great. So I'm putting lots of work into it. Must work great. Wait, that's limit breaking? Oh, I have full set of limit breaking. Okay. I don't know why I would need that. Maybe I want to craft a new one with something else. I don't need limit breaking. Oh, the one reason I was using Brotherhood, it has strengthened. Yeah, unlike the Secret Service. Don't really need it now. This one has strengthened. But do I need this armor for anything? Am I saving it? And craft a fresh one? How much room do I have? It doesn't weight as much. Maybe I craft a fresh one. I don't want to damage that. I only need one piece of limit breaking, I'm pretty sure. I will be going luck on the second star. Need to take some weapons out. Why do I have that? It's weightless, but why do I keep it? I don't really know. It's not unique. Oh, this bow. Weight is 3 pounds. Okay, that's super light. Keeping this enclave in case. It's not really particularly good. Maybe I should get rid of it. It's 5 pounds. Yeah, get rid of it. Another bow. Not even a good one. Don't need so many bows. Let's get rid of this one. Boomstick. I have a better stuff than that. Get rid of that. I have too many Elder's marks, but I can sell them. Final word is a named one. I have a sentiment to it. So I will keep it for a little bit longer. That both regular plasma throwers? Wait. That's not Enclave. Why do I have 2? Why do I have 2? Crit damage, weapon speed. But this is bad effects. Get rid of this one. That's already a lot. Ganta big iron. I had some fun with it. Maybe I keep it. Yeah, craft a new pieces. Maybe I store this one too. Should I go Secret Service? I'm crafting everything fresh. I could go Secret Service. I don't need Strengthen. Wait, what's that else that I have? Why that's still here? Okay. Get rid of some stuff. Crafting brand new. Oh, for crafting... Let's put armor on. Crafting brand new. Going for a new set. Soulbones kills all the time. Solar kills all the time too. In combat, out of combat. Only rejuvenating? No, that's the legendary effect. The legendary effect doesn't work in combat. And mutation doesn't work in combat, but those other do. I'm going for a Secret Service set. High resistances across the board. Need to be focused to craft level 50 and not 40. After all, the Secret Service for the best tankiness. Make them 3-star, maybe even 4-star. Perfect! Chameleon, that's what I wanted. Now I need lag on the 2nd star. Not burning, that we need all through hikers. 4-star. Do I need limit breaking? I don't really have much options. From my 4-stars, I only have a bunch of limit breaking mods. I need to get more. I have no rangers, no soulbones, no tankies. Why there's only... Wait. Should it be more options? There's only those. Okay, there's no more options. Where's... Shouldn't there be AP cost reduction one? Or is that... Wait. What? That power armor only? I wanted that. Maybe that's power armor only. Show unlockable. Limit breaking can be there. Scanners. Power armor only? I was thinking that I want to add scanners. That's power armor only. Why is everything power armor only? Are you serious? Why is every single good one power armor only? So what's really available on armor? Battle loaders, that's not good. Bruisers, that's for melee. Limit breaking, that's good. Miasma is terribly weak. Rangers is decent. Runners, that's terrible. Soulbones, for lazy build, why not? Tankies, it's decent. That's really... I put limit breaking on this one. At least one limit breaking will be there. Then butchers. Increased resistance. Then jetpack. And the paint. What are we painting it with? Blue. Are we going with different colors? Radium paint fits ghouls nicely. So that's one piece. One chameleon. Then all other pieces need to be nocturnal. Do I have nocturnal or do I need to craft? I need to craft nocturnal 4 pieces. I need to craft 4 pieces of luck. And I do have through hikers. So 4 nocturnal, 4 luck need to be crafted. 4 nocturnal, 4 luck. At least now with addition of Nocturnal, ghouls don't need to worry so much that overeaters are not available. So we can run Nocturnal. And luck. Oh, I'm running out of bubbleheads. What's happening? Oh, Rangers. Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll add some, but not yet. I want to see performance without it first. Then I add them. Nocturnal. Luck. Through hikers. Futurist. Ultralight. Now we can run ultralight for extra AP. And less weight in our stash. Deep pocketed? No. Stabilized is cool for scopes. Weighted, that's for melee. Yeah, ultralight. Paint. Radium. Left leg. Make it legendary. The legendary crafting was the best addition ever. I can do what I want to run and test if I'm rich in stuff. And I farmed a lot. Now I can just craft what I need. I'm not limited to waiting for mercy of RNG Todd Howard gods to bless me in next 3 years to try something new. I can just try it. Luck. Through hiker. Good rest. Ultralight. Radium. Legendary. Nocturnal. Like regenerating do not work in combat. That's why this one is bad. Otherwise that would be a good effect. It doesn't work in combat. Luck. Ruhaika. Buttress. Ultralight. And radium. Armor. Now wear it. Let's take apparel off. I need to store them. I have a lot left after the ship squatch day, so I'm good for another one. Most people kept theirs for this time around, so I only gave away a couple of those apparels. Mostly everyone bring their own outfit, which I'm very happy about, so that means people kept them. With the ship squatch day in mind. Oh, stash is full. Not even my outfits. Are those outfits heavy? No, they're not. Sort by weight. What's heavy? That's my stuff I need. My stuff I need. I'm not getting rid of that. The good stuff is heavy. I'm using this Western Spirit sometimes. The Bertha was buffed, so it can be quite good now. Do I need a fixer? Okay, I probably need to keep one fixer for the good old times. Okay, so that's... no. Something else needs to be taking space in this stash. What is it? Nope. Backwoodsman 6. Do I really need so many of them? But that's 2 pounds, even though there is a lot. They nerfed that. Maybe they will buff it one day. Miscellaneous. The nuclear kickers wait a little bit there. Notes, I'm selling a bunch. Junk should be empty. Mods, I'm storing my mods. I need them. I need my mods. I don't know what's taking all the space then. Must be my armor. Should I recraft some of the heavy ones? Yes. They need to go on the diet. Outside of cover, this one cannot. They cannot really be easily modified, so they cannot go on a diet. But those two that I took can go on a diet. So I sent those 2 armor pieces on a diet. Sending those on a diet. None? What none? Ultralight. Not none. Ultralight. This one none. Going on a diet. I need space. Stuff is going on a diet. Standard. That's the fastest space I can generate. And now, that should fit. Yeah, I generated 25 pounds of space by modding 2 chest pieces. Maybe I have too many of those. Should I stop collecting those outfits? I think I should stop collecting. I'm not adding any more to my stash. I'm good for probably next 3 years of Ship's Squatch Day. Yeah, I'm not adding more. I still have room, okay. I generated nice amount of room. 31 luck. Okay, that's enough. That's good. Okay, we have 31 luck. That's with Ghoul on a team. Without Ghoul of a team, we'll lose 3, but then we can compensate with food. So that's not too bad. It's Nocturnal, 1 Chameleon. This one I can store now. So I put through hiker on what I'm wearing, so that's fine. How do I look like in this armor? Cool! I look really cool in this armor. I don't need outfit. Don't need outfit. This armor looks badass. And if I would really need luck, I could use different under armor. Although I really like tankiness provided by shielded Daring Adventure under armor. So my resistances are quite solid, with exception of elemental being 0. Okay, elemental being 0. It's a little bit of a pain. I could sacrifice through Haika and follow through, not use it, and instead add myself some, let's say, poison resist at least. So I'm running with 0 elemental resistances. It's not human, so I don't have as much options. Adamantium skeleton is quite weak. Awareness 28, but I'm not sneaking yet. Awareness 37, yeah, that we understand. That's a solid bonus. Barbarian, on the edge of being beneficent, but 52 for 1 point. I think that is good. 1 Chameleon. I don't know why there's item 1, A, B, B, R, what that even means. Easy target, faulty spots, 4-leaf clover, Ghoul charisma reduced gunslinger, ironclad bonus, junk shield full bonus, life giver 128, polished, holding polished weapon? Maybe, I don't know what I equipped. Oh my, I know what I have. That's black powder that I'm holding. Okay, that makes sense. Refractor energy resist 112. Okay, refractor is solid. Ricochet 30%, that's solid. Science 28, good value. Tormentor, Wonderful. How long is Wonderful? Until you are under 70%? So for about an hour? So that's good. That's way better than food for humans. I'm staying Wonderful for about an hour. Yeah, maybe I will need to send some of my weapons on a diet too. Reaction, bird bones, carnivore, chameleon, eagle eyes, egghead, I'm losing a lot of special with those when not using serums. Herd Mentality, Marsupial, Scaly Skin, Speed Demon. Speed Demon has no side effects for Ghoul. Twisted Muscle. What's my AP? 450. That's solid too. And my AP regeneration is not determined now by stealth, as I'm getting stealth from Chameleon effect. Weapons for commando. I forgot to grab the weapons and put away my melee. Okay, that's commando weapon. And that's melee. I think plasma I carry almost always with me. I don't know if I should. Is it heavy? It is. I cannot really store them all. They heavy. The axe, pitchforks. Shipscotch day is over. Tesla cannon for searching. Tesla cannon need to be on me. That's for searching hidden enemies stuck on the raid. We do have one commando weapon. Now I grab some more commando weapons. I don't sort by weight anymore. Go from the bottom. Commando weapons that I would like to use. A vampire, no. Will not be using Slugbuster. I will keep one as a souvenir, but it's no longer needed. It was fun when Railway was good. It's not really anymore. Elder's Mark, that's quad. I would prefer Furious. I have Furious somewhere. It's my other black powder, but this one is with vast accuracy. I prefer the one with flame damage now. A lot of Gatling plasma casters. What's this one? That's the crit damage flamer. I would definitely want some automatic enclave plasma. That's blooded, so no. Blooded is a no. Should I play with Bertha a little? Curious how good Bertha is now. Cannot cripple, that's the biggest issue with Bertha. Outside of that, it may be fun. Let's shotgun. Another Slugbuster. Why do I have two? I need to get rid of this one. Not so heavy though. 0.4 in stash. Okay, maybe I can keep it. It's super light. I want to run the fixer at all. Just for fun. It's a perfect fixer. How it will perform. Just to see. Okay, Furious single shot. Furious automatic. Flamer. Yeah, that's the special weapon. Maybe cool to take. Which Elder's Mark? Quicker restore health. Damage per crippled limb your target has. I want the one that restores health. Yeah, that's probably good with weapons. It's probably good with weapons. What did I forget? Run a badass handmade. I don't think I have any handmade. Assault rifle is the weapon that you could run now. I would try without food. I didn't really eat any outside of the carry weight food, but I try without food. How it will perform. Maybe I add one food, that's important. campanity. You don't really play without campanity. Without this AP region, nothing is fun. So AP region food and carryweight food. Let's see. Will the build perform? Nightwolf, you made explosive shredder? What do you mean by that? You added legendary effect, so when you cripple they explode? Or something else? Good old fixer first. Oh, of course I took like no ammo for all those weapons. What ammo do I need? Good old fixer, I need 45s. Then ultrasonic plasma I do have. Regular plasma cartridges I do not. Regular plasma cartridges, more 45s. Why is that not prime? What do I have on that? Why still armor piercing? I didn't mod it. That shouldn't be armor piercing. That's no longer the preferred one. We take some 45s. Regular plasma. Not core. Cartridge. 1k. And we take ultra 45s. Okay, can hear Scourge Beast flying around. There you are. Oh, finally hit something. Need to attract her. I would say not bad as for the fixer after all those changes. Still feels like a fixer. The difference is other weapons feel better now. So that was the fixer. If I switch to Elder's Mark, I need to mod it first. Now, if I use the good old let's shoot projectiles mode, that's loud, so it's not compatible with sneaking. Oh, and one good thing, I can run around those fissure sites. I don't worry about radiation. That's the Ghoul. The best thing about Ghoul, don't need to worry about radiation. I still need to crouch to get my stats up. That's how Nocturnal works. Oh, fractures, yeah, so that's what I was thinking. I don't really like the explosions in my face for most part. Yeah, they greatly reduced the AP because I can spam it like that. Yeah, it works. This is a hilarious gun for the commando. Come on, kill it. No problem with action points at all. No problem with health, nothing, but that to be expected. No, proper automatic. Enclave plasma. AP cost of 12. Weak point damage boost. With all the Ghoul weak point damage boosts. That's a real destroyer of wards. Yes, Ghoul is better than human. And now, since I'm revisiting those builds with a little bit less reliant on glow, I can really, like, with changes to Nocturnal, there is so much more things that Ghoul can do now. I feel like this recent patch was very beneficial for the Ghoul because you can skip all the glow mechanic. You don't need to worry about it. Like, it's there, If it's benefit you, that's fine, but you don't need to worry about it anymore. Yeah, this is insane. And this weapon, with a Ghoul, has really good chance to auto-reload. This is brilliant. 1 in 3 reloads will be skipped completely. The power is here. Feels really good. They didn't really do damage to me at all. I have enough damage, so I don't need to probably bother with reversing the onslaught for daily driving. How will that perform with regular onslaught? For this weapon, I should reverse onslaught, but if I don't... The best thing about special mechanic is that you can skip it. Yes, that's the best thing about this mechanic, that you can completely skip it and do not worry about it at all. Okay, it has enough damage even with regular onslaught. I don't need to worry about running reversed. Would have more damage if I reverse onslaught, but I don't need to worry about it. Why there's so many Scotch, by the way? Can anyone tell me why there's so many of them? Feels like that's way greater population than usually at fissure sites. They never end. What's going on? Is that normal? That doesn't feel like it. But there's more of them. Come on! Okay, I got them. Not yet. Sake in the chat. Seems like a few extra. Yeah, like what just happened here? Why there was so many Scourge? What just happened? Yeah, I did kill them eventually, but that's way greater population than I would expect. What about Bertha if I would like run and gun, no VATs? Westek would be good for that. And see my tankiness. Interrupted ScorchCon. Maybe, yeah. That was interesting. Quite good for run and gun, no aim. I killed most of them, I think. You want to waste some ammo? That works good. I'm losing health, I know. I want to see what happened if Born Survival gonna trigger proper... Oh, I didn't switch one perk when I was crafting, didn't I? Yeah, my first aid is not on. Everything else should be fine. Really killing them fast. But they need to shoot so much as I'm shooting. Reload is decent. Without me adding a lot of reload perks. Yeah, this works. So I would not want to use VATS with boost to 2-shot. This weapon is absolute beast. Will my poor survival work? It's about the time it should trigger. Okay. Oh, what is this? Green glow. See the it triggered. Okay. Exactly under 20% and healing me for most part. Not as much as I would expect it to heal. Maybe first aid is not correctly scaled as I just equip it now. Don't know why there is so green in here. Why it's so bright. I have no clue about this part. And of course, this weapon would be way better if I would have room for Grenadier. So really, to use this weapon, I would spec Grenadier in. To truly spec, as the Grenadier affects how far it will arc away. I ran out ammo. It's weird when it's so bright here. Don't know why it's like that, but it's very bright Westec today. But absolutely the Ghoul has the power. You can feel it. Feels really good. Feels better than human, I would be honest with you. So I did play commando on human, I'm playing commando here. It feels better here. I'm not using any night vision, no. Yes, Nocturnal would absolutely work with Peppa Shaker build. Nocturnal just gives you more VATs. That's what it is for. Does it a little bit more complicated when you are using Stealth Boy Torsos? You need to occasionally move a little bit. With Chameleon, I don't, as Chameleon do not consume action points. So you can consider for power armor as well to run like Chameleon Torso if you don't want to use Stealth Boy mod on the torso on power armor. On regular armor, I'm just running that. With not so high amount of health, I'm still doing good as I didn't pop any health boost. And now I'm normal, so I should eat something. Even without any health boost, I'm already quite good. And that's as much as management of the sanity for ghouls comes. Super easy. Where am I heading? I need to do the fishing daily. It's way more powerful so far, like this commando, than I was expecting it to be. Way more powerful. The only difference between human, that human has advantage, is elemental resistances, and all the resistances from under endurance I do not have in here. Savage divide fishing. What else should I test with this commando? It almost feels too good to be true. Ghoul with less management than human. Ghoul with less management than a human. Almost a lazy build. Almost. We'll sell some unwanted stuff as we are at it. Super stims I want, that I don't. Radexes I'm using. Mentats I definitely don't need so many. Or at all. Maybe I will need some. Okay, let's not sell all. Who knows? Where's Radaway? No Radaway. Some raw fluxes. Grounded. Buff out. Okay. I'm almost maxed out on caps. Which way am I going? This way. There's the water for fishing. The daily need to be completed. I already skipped some days. I forgot about the daily. Have all the fishing gear that I need. Stop escaping, fishy. Jump to my bucket. Tiny fishy leatherback. Yeah, Aegis and power armor helps a lot for ghouls, that's for sure. In the raid, Aegis is great. Troubleshooter Aegis power armor in the raid. I have power armor with 2 pieces of Aegis. 3 pieces of Aegis, 2 pieces of limit breaking. 3 pieces of Aegis is 60 elemental resistances. That's way better than 0. What I need to do after that? Oh, I forgot to modify my Elder's Mark. Need to be using Prime Receiver as armor piercing was nerfed. I like this commando build. For the Ghoul. It's probably better than a Heavy Gunner too, as you can run this Enclave Plasma. And on the Ghoul, there is quite high chance that Enclave Plasma auto-reloads, like automatic one. So you can really utilize automatic Enclave Plasma. Just reload itself very often. Is there anything you want to see about Ghoul and Commando? Tested? I think I would jump into the raid too, to do at least one raid, but that would be in power armor, so that's gonna be walking the park, I'm expecting. It's maybe even possible to do most of it without power armor, but why would you do that? Some people really don't like power armor, but it's such a big help, like jumping into power armor when you need to do the raid. Shotgun build can do the raid, yes. You have more shotguns now. Does it need to be Pepper Shaker? You can use shotgun like Gatling plasma with a splitter. That's a shotgun. You can use Enclave plasma with a splitter. That's a shotgun. You can use Cold Shoulder very efficiently. Cold Shoulder is great. My Tesla rifle, that's a fix named Legendary Tesla. So that's double ammo capacity, 2-shot. Then I think faster fire rate. I will show you in a second. Let me grab this last fish for today's daily fishing. All shotguns have the range to hit snake. You just need concentrated fire to ramp up accuracy like with any other gun. So on this weapon, Bertha, double ammo capacity, 2-shot, weapon speed, reload speed. So that's awesome roll as is. Bertha is great now after the recent changes. It's a beast, as you are able to see. Like, not much aiming required. If you truly want to spec for it, of course, awareness in that case is not needed. You put Grenadier on if you want to fully spec for Bertha. The Guardian without power armor. Yeah, Guardian without power armor is quite tricky as you need to hide a lot. Unless you have troubleshooter regular armor, that would work. What? How do I get stuck there? What I got? Oh! Presidential desk I'm still missing. Something new. Awesome. Recipe for cranberry meatball grinder. Box. Useless box mod. I need to get rid of the fish. They're taking space in my inventory and then I cannot find what I actually need. Anything I should cook here? Don't really have anything for cooking. It's all good. Linda, where are you? Linda! Would you like to eat something, Linda? Thank you for 1-star Tamboo. That's so awesome. Thank you, Linda. So awesome. Let's test this Elder's Mark. We just need to return to my camp. Yeah, random fish all over food. That's why I always turn them to bits as often as possible. Get rid of the fish, so it's easier to find food. Okay, let's empty everything here. My generators are hard at work, generating stuff and food. Now we'll use food. See stats on my Ghoul with the food running. Oh, I need to change the cake. It's not the cake I'm supposed to have. From the other hand, I don't care which cake I have now. I don't need glow. No! Don't! Whew. Oh, wow. Almost. That was That was dangerous. I do sometimes use black eye Susan tea, but it's expensive, so I only do it if I really want to squeeze in more damage. So we want prime. That's way less cost and way better. Better than hardened. So prime. And I think could go for medium if I wanted lower AP cost. It's probably already good. The AP cost that I have on it. And this Elder's Mark is with limb damage, so that's quite cool. Fixer, I probably should be using non-automatic, but that's good old automatic fixer. With tweaked automatic receiver. Yeah, good old fixer. Good old fixer, no longer so good as it was, but usable. Powerful Enclave Plasma. Okay, let's pop some food. Let's move to the raid area. See if we can do the raid. Maybe start without power armor. If needed, I enter power armor. T with soft shell, healing, strength. Hot dog for health. Extra luck. Resistance. Pemmican. Red steak. Red scorpion. Refresh the fillet. Squirrel on a stick for agility. Now, how are my stats with that? 700, about 750 both resistances. Radiation doesn't matter. I'm a ghoul. No elemental. 550 health. 51% adamantium. Awareness 40. Barbarian 66. Step back healing 49. Crit meter high. Energy damage deflections all good. My special 33 luck, so I could even go without any special limit breaking on the torso, but I do have it. I can top up my mutations if I have any, and Radex diluted. So my sanity can be always topped up. Sort by value. Eagle eyes. Egghead. Refresh herbivore. Marsupial. Scaly skin. Twisted muscle. All my stats even higher now. Solid 82 damage resist. Even higher. Close to 800 resistances. Moving to the raid area. Oh, I need a new team. I don't know if those people want to do the raid. New team. Raid area. Wait, no, first, wait. Someone needs to join. If I move out now, my stats will lock on the wrong position. I'm losing a little bit. Have no bonus for team. Should do that area. I cannot move from camp. Oh, there it is. Now I can move from camp. The back still exists, so that stats will lock at whatever it is when I move. Am I using black powder rifle or can I cripple with others, Mark? I have ammo for it. Is it suppressed? It is suppressed. I probably don't need to jump in power armor if I just hide behind obstacles. The Ghoul, I'm quite tanky. I shouldn't die from one hit of the Guardian. No glow for the thumbnail commando build. I could put no glow needed. Or just no glow. Yeah, that's shorter. You are right, no glow. Oh, I already did this part. Okay, carry on. Okay, yeah, it's already dead. I'm killing him too often. Sometimes I forget to reset. Why don't I activate cell wherever I am? Because I would need to keep activating them for every 5 minutes. That's too much hassle. I want to have less management, not more. Like, those cells are relatively small. Whenever I move, I would need to activate. And not everywhere there are loadout machines, so I would then need to be placing tent wherever I move. And not everywhere it can be placed. I'm not sure if all raid is one cell or multiple, so I probably would need to use loadout machine at every stage I get into. And that's extra hassle. Too much hassle, that's the reason. I don't want to drag with me loadout machine and keep switching loadouts every couple minutes. One day Bethesda will fix it, I know that, just not today. And then I will be able to use Nerd Rage on the Ghoul build. Just move something around and add Nerd Rage. Oh, too early. That one person didn't enter yet. I was thinking they in. Let's try anyway. Maybe I will stay. Defend a little. Yeah, command and defense, no problem. Will Tesla work here? If I did caution for a moment. Bertha. Will Bertha work? Oh, look at that. Powerful enough to kill them. Oh, but then reload. Oops. I don't actually have ammo for... What am I doing? Nope. What did I press? Hope I didn't drop any. Okay, this is good. This is quite efficient. Funny flamer. What else? Oh, I think I pressed sorting. That would happen here. More of them coming. That was automatic enclave. Quite good. Can hear beeping. I don't know where they are. Oh, no one from our team died. That's going good. So Commando definitely can defend this phase, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Like, quick, wait. Someone sneaked in. Just a couple of shots to take them down. Feels good. All weapons work. Maybe outside of Flamer. Flamer would be a little bit too slow. We need to be close. Riding the drill. Now for those Enclave soldiers, probably the Flamer. But automatic is close. Maybe I can run automatic. You should be able to survive the hit or two. So I'm full health. I'm not topping up glow because I don't need to. This last person coming? Where is this player? Outside? Oh, maybe it's coming. Need to come in. Come in, please. Could use some reversed glow. Yeah, that would be nice. Okay, all in. Stop hiding, Bloodhound. So the reload did happen, so that's perfect. Damage is quite solid. Flavor would do a little bit more, but I would need to be closer. Fusion cells. Need fusion cells for this stage. 2k maybe. Now I'm slow because without power armor. Oh. Don't know why moving backwards without power armor is so much slower than in power armor. It doesn't make much sense, but that's how it is. Gunstalker. Surprisingly smooth on this stage. Gunstalker almost dead. Will the Stimpack trigger when I'm running without power armor through those high radiation hazards? I mean, ultraside hazard, it did trigger. It's all good. So Born Survival alone seems to be working. Very responsive creatures as well so far. No problem eliminating. I didn't die. Was a miss? How did you miss a tongue? Attack. And Ghost Survivor is triggering indeed. Now there should be death close. But I'm not sure if Born Survivor is triggering the super stims if it's supposed to. Or something else. Maybe I use a stim pack here. They do hit quite hard when you are not wearing power armor. Down death close. Come over here. They're all in here. It will be probably my first time that I didn't die without power armor here. What's my health? Did it already bug out? No, it's correct. By fate. That's about as much as it's supposed to be. Thanking death close, I pop another stim. It should be in range. There's something somewhere. There. That's why I have this weapon, finally. I was able to use it. There. I have it. This way, Indigo. It's this way, Indigo. Come on, Wendigo. Come over here. That enough or one more? Come over here, Wendigo. Maybe not even enough. One more. And here we go, finally. One lost Wendigo. Oh, I should be running goat legs on this ghoul. It's 1 point. Maybe even skip completely, like the sneaking part. Add goat legs. So I can jump without any power landings. Can fly as high as I want. Not sneaking very often anyway to utilize escape artist much. See? No interruption at all. Just landing. Now for the snake fight, am I going for the automatic? Probably the flamer will not reach it. Yeah, automatic. I don't know if I can really tank it without power armor, but we'll know really soon. I do decent damage. Should pop some of the big superman. That's where's the cake? Don't have cake equipped. Could stockpile my health with toxic goo to tank it. Yeah, I could tank it with toxic goo. I don't know where's the cake. Cake is a lie, so let's keep firing. Surprisingly, I didn't die. I was spamming some toxic goo for healing. Just because I have it. And that there's supposed to be cake somewhere. But it's not there, so I need to equip cake. Yeah, you're right, Rasco. When you need sneak, it doesn't work. And when it does, you get way more than enough damage without the sneak. Let's do some Guardian. I have this Elder's Mark to test. I don't... Should I switch this? No, I'm not switching the spec. For the Guardian, obviously, I do have dedicated setup that you are able to see in my last video, but I'm not switching. I'm trying that. I still should do decent damage without extra torso damage bonus. Yeah, I'm not doing entire raid again. I just want to kill the Guardian. Don't know if Goblin is coming in or not. Maybe busy. Okay. I want to do Guardian only anyway. I just hide behind the pillar for most part. Right above. Yeah, we do a lot of damage altogether. We could really go with limb damage. Limb damage, Elder's Mark, and that's doing more than enough damage. Oh, that's a flamer. Get enough time to switch and try something else. So I don't really need my armor for the raid with Ghoul. Seems like with a team, enemies do not all target me, so they kind of distracted too. But it can work without power armor in the raid. That is true. Now change. Team Ghoul. Casual. Oh, one more thing. Do I really have Stimpaks set correctly? Where's the stim pack? Yeah, I do. Use strongest first. How much super stim is then? It's not percentage, it was always percentage based. Why does it say fixed amounts? Doesn't make sense. Did they change stim pack? Doesn't make sense at all what it shows when I inspect it. Like what? 60 health only? They fast burst? There's no way. It should be way more. Maybe stim packs are back too. Who knows? Mods. So Ghoul absolutely dominates. Now about follow through, I would only need it for solo farming Guardian. For other activities it will activate, but it's not really necessary. So that could be swapped for elemental resistance if needed. All other resistance is good, even after I dropped a little. I think the food boosting my resistance expired, as it's like 30 minutes, it's short. They play with all those weapons. Keep accidentally pressing sword button. Did I check Elder's Mark on Scorch Beast? I didn't, because I didn't mod it to Ultra Sight before. So that's the last weapon I need to see on Scorch Beast. Is it gonna work? Hello, Spiteful Angel. Yeah, no fishing in power armor. The ad for fishing is a lie. Does show guy fishing in power armor, but it doesn't work like that. So even with very low VATS hit chance from Elder's Mark, the 4-leaf clover just compensate for that. Oh, the reload. Come back here, Scourge Beast. Yeah, it works, and that's the limb damage, Elder's Mark. Elder's Mark is with limb damage. And healing. It's not even spec fully for damage, but Ghoul compensates for all of that. Radiation, not a problem. Like when I'm farming Scourge Beast, running around as a bloodied human, I need to micromanage my radiation so much around fissure sites without power armor. With a Ghoul, it just gives me a little bit of a glow. And I don't normally need to manage glow. I can consume something for the glow when it's like too much spoiled stuff. I can just spam that. And that tops up my glow. I don't really need to worry about it. So I do not rely on the glow. And when I need to manage the sanity, nothing easier either. So don't deal with any addictions. Running Radex. No need to deal with any addictions. Always full sanity. Always full bonus from sanity. Always wonderful. It takes almost an hour. I think 45 minutes to drop below wonderful. So that's less management than human with food. As human, the only reason to go full hour with full bonuses is popping a perfect bubblegum. Here, just once an hour some Radex. That's what keep you wonderful. Endurance, strength, health. The downside, we don't have well-fed and well-hydrated bonuses. That's not available. Some bonuses are not available that human has that are cool, but definitely easier to play the Ghoul. What's going on there? Myluk fights. Now with the Tesla, let's see Bertha now. Bad. We put Grenadier. Let's see Bertha in its full glory. It doesn't benefit from Demo Expert, but it does benefit from Grenadier. The hardcore mode, yeah, I would be all for it. In the past there was so-called survival servers. I would like them to introduce them, but without the PvP aspect. The PvP is broken in this game. You cannot make survival servers with PvP. But survival servers being harder, it was a good idea, and you were able to do everything like on normal server, plus unlock some special rewards from time to time. That was cool. Look at that. Bertha on the Ghoul. Wakey wakey, ghouls. No sleeping. This is so cool. This is so cool. Who would ever think that Bertha gonna have its glory days again? Oh, and Goose almost do not damage me as they do give radiation. See that? This is great. No one here? Where is everyone? You don't need to look at enemies. No reason to look at them. Just look up, shoot the ceiling. That's gonna do the trick. You shoot them directly, it's like one shot, they dead. Like two shot was buffed so much. No aiming required. Wherever you shoot, they die. Unless you shoot straight and hit nothing. You need to hit at least wall or ceiling. So minimum aiming required, I would say. You need to be able to hit the floor. And that's about it. If you can hit the floor or ceiling, that's gonna do it. If you go feral, then you basically lose ability to use guns effectively, but your melee damage goes up. You don't fully lose sanity, you still control your character. Just cannot use guns. And kind of can in VATS, but it's limited use case for guns. Oh, that's one is a free star. Look how efficient is that. Wakey wakey, girls. Hello? Anyone home? Open the doors. Where are you running? No, stay with us. Never mind. Oh, everyone dead. Just shoot the staircase. Yeah, this is with commando. This is great. Ghoul Mando. That's a Ghoul Mando. The age of Ghoul Mando is back. The age of Ghoul Mando is officially back. The ghouls are too friendly to eat any of my glow. And I don't worry about rat resist. Like previously, I utilized this mechanic a lot, but with the recent changes, the glow mechanic is just a necessary gimmick you don't need to use. So definitely, latest patch even more in favor of Ghoul. You don't need to use camps. You don't need to use glow stuff. You can run on normal stimpaks like a human. You are just better at doing damage. And with addition of Nocturnal, when you need extra stats, you just crouch. And you get extra agility and perception for your commando needs. Not super stealthy, as one piece of chameleon only gives you 20 stealth, not 100. 100 is the full stealth, but you don't need as much stealth if your agility is really high, like 46. That's high, 41 perception. It's a lot. Luck at 28. I think luck at 28 is enough or not enough with one limit breaking. I don't remember exactly. Let me check. As my luck is low now, we don't have any ghoul on a team. Let's see. That enough or not enough? Did I shoot all the ghouls already? Oh no. Oh, there's something. Oh, it's enough. Okay, so I'm just in the area, so I don't need to use food. So even if United Ordeal is not working and not available, 28 luck is just enough to get critical every other shot with one piece of limit breaking. Let me see if that's true that United Ordeal is not working here. So it's not so easy to get a ghoul on a team. Not so easy. Not so common, at least not in United Kingdom. I don't see them very often. So these 3 points from Charisma could have been moved for more tankiness to endurance or strength or intelligence, to use Ned Rage, something. Like something would be possible. Something would be possible here. And this 1 point under Arms of Steel probably not even needed. Probably not even needed. This is a 3 point, but there's not much I could add it to, unless I would run rank to Ironclad. At some point I would like to incorporate Ned Rage 2 to this loadout. So I'd be relying on Stimpaks triggering when my health drops, so I would have some benefits out of Ned Rage. But they need to fix it. As at this moment, I would need to lock Ned Rage at whatever value I want to use it. And that's not really realistic after the fix. This moment, yeah, I could give myself extra 80% damage with Ned Rage and run on full health. But I know they will fix it eventually. And if I would just equip Ned Rage and hope for it to work normally, I would have no benefit at all. So I need to choose my benefit. I cannot rely on it doing something by itself. Yeah, about 3 hours to go feral. You cannot accelerate that, unfortunately. The biggest downside for the ghoul is still the disguise. You would need to put on the disguise in order to get to Enclave Bunker, check for your Enclave Plasma mods, and so on. You need to wear the disguise. It's a little bit of inconvenience as you look ugly in this disguise. Worse than actually as a ghoul. Like my green hair with this armor, that fits nicely. Secret Service, the shell. The green colors. I'm a good-looking ghoul. I'm a good-looking ghoul here. So that will be everything for this live stream. I think Ghoul build is about ready. I will still play with it a little bit more and then start working on a video. But it feels really good. It feels really good. There's not much that I could do to be more satisfied with Ghoul Mando. This is amazing. Ghoul Mando is amazing. And Wild West Hands, the trigger to chance 36%. That's great with all small ammo capacity weapons like automatics. This is great. It's a good chance. Will not trigger every time, we know that, but this is fine. Doesn't need to. Hello there, sentry bot. Did I didn't do challenges and I still doubled. Oh, okay, not yet. What do we do about that? We need to do that. The weeklies are done, but that's not. Complete an event. Eat pre-war food. Kill a deathclaw. Kill a human. Scrap pre-war money. Collect soap. Reroll. Complete event in the ash heap region. Okay, so perfect. Pre-war money. I could reroll that to something else. Epic. Harvest a wild... No, not reload again. Harvest a wild plant or fungi. All great. So we have really good stuff. For the event, we'll do quick imposter. Harvest stuff that's at my camp. So I'm still here for another 10 minutes. I gotta do those. Dailies are doubled. I'm not skipping on double dailies. I'm not skipping on double dailies. I need to do them. Done. Eat pre-war food. I think that was one. Popcorn? I should have popcorn. Done. What was else there? Event, Deathclaw, humans. Deathclaw. Yeah, it ends today. The double score ends today. So after the reset, there will be no double score, but those dailies are still affected, so I need to do them. I'm not skipping them. Sneaking on this Deathclaw. It's not suspecting anything, and now, suddenly, dead. Full surprise. You see how surprised this Deathclaw was? Ambush side. Yes, you can absolutely use Gatling Plasma with Stabilized. Stabilized makes it super accurate without need to use VATS. Does it affect VATS? So if you are into VATS, that's not something that you should particularly care about. But if you don't use VATS, Stabilize is absolutely great. I forgot to confirm. Should equip another enclave here too. Automatic enclave. That's cool to use. Feels good, automatic enclave. 30 shots. Let's take a quick trip for humans nearby. They should be here. Humans, are you home? Hello, humans. They're not home. Humans are not home. Someone was here before me. Unfortunately. Humans not home. Enclave is capable of crippling too. Okay, it's time. Pylon. There is Imposter. What if you cripple Imposter combat inhibitor? Will it fight its own robot? They changed it recently, so I'm curious if that's possible. What if I would do it like on private server? Cripple it combat inhibitor and left it be. Immortal killing all those robots. Would that work? Maybe. Who knows, really? Can probably still use black powder as a sniper to get those humans down. Stabilized is definitely underrated 4-star legendary effect, but it is absolutely A tier. If you don't want auto aim like that, this is great. Come on, humans, show up yourself. The more humans, still perfectly hidden. Super invisible. No humans. They're hiding somewhere. Oh. Oh, come on. White West heads with black powder, good too. Okay. Different human place. The video for this later today or tomorrow morning. I will try. I don't know if later today. I need to check Atom Shop later today. I need to eat something too. I do eat. Oh, out of ammo for that. This is okay. You can just run laser rifle. Why not? Or maybe even Bertha. Can Bertha hit them? Bertha. You will not hide from Bertha. Where are you? Anyone left? No? There is someone there hiding. I can see that. But where? There! Did I finish those challenges? Oh, I did. Okay. I already killed enough enemies. Didn't even realize. Okay, perfect. Now I can log out safely. It's all done. So I'm not losing on the double score challenges. So I do want them all completed. Okay, perfect. Appreciate you all being here, supporting my thinking process about putting together a build. I hope you enjoy it if you decide to play Ghoul Mando. I do. I feel like it's awesome. The Ghoul Mando feels awesome now. And that being said, thank you a lot for watching and see you all in the next one. Turtle out. Bye.